Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to NOPROBROS TV. I'm really sorry. I know I have been absent from the YouTube channel, but I have a gift for you. I'm gonna start a series of videos related to vocabulary, and we're gonna use a book called 4,000 Essential Words by Paul Nation. So let's get started. The way in which we're gonna do this is simple. This is straightforward. I'm gonna name each one of those words. I'm gonna give you the definition of the words, and also I'm gonna give you an example. So let's get started with the first one. Adventure. An adventure is a fun or exciting thing that you do. Example, riding in the rough water was an adventure. Approach. To approach something means to move close to it. Example, the boy approached his school. Carefully. Carefully means with great attention, especially to detail or safety. Example, the baby carefully climbed down the stairs. Chemical. A chemical is something that scientists use in chemistry. Example, the scientists mixed the chemicals. Create. To create means to make something new. She created an igloo from blocks of snow. Evil. Evil describes something or someone bad or cruel, not good. The evil figure scares all. Experiment. An experiment is a test that you do to see what will happen. Example, the student did an experiment in science class. Kill. To kill someone or something is to make him die. Example, I killed the fly with a fly swatter. Laboratory. A laboratory is a room where scientists work. My mother works in a laboratory. Laugh. Laugh is the sound made when someone is happy or a funny thing occurs. Example, the sound of their laugh filled the room. Now, before continuing, I want to tell you something. Once I finish naming all of these words, I'm gonna tell you a story in which all of those words are gonna be used. And then you're gonna be the context of those words. Now let's continue. Loud. If a sound is loud, it is strong and very easy to hear. Example, the man's voice was so loud that we all could hear him. Nervous. When a person is nervous, they think something bad will happen. The boy became nervous when he heard the news. Noise. A noise is an unpleasant sound. Example, the crying baby made a loud noise. Project. A project is a type of work that you do for a school or a job. Example, his afternoon work project was to paint the room green. Scare. To scare someone is to make him feel afraid. My uncle was scared by what he saw in the room. Secret. A secret is something that you do not tell other people. For example, the two boys were sharing a secret. Shout. To shout is to say something loudly. Example, my boss shouted at me because I was late for work. Smell. To smell something means to use your nose to sense it. Example, the two friends smelled the flower. Terrible. Terrible. If something is terrible, it is bad. Example, the way he treated his classmate was terrible. Worse. If something is worse, it is poorer quality than another thing. Business was worse this month than last month. Okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you this story called The Laboratory, and you're gonna see all those words in this story. The laboratory. Mia's father had a laboratory, but she had no idea what was in it. Her dad always closed and locked the door when he went in. She knew that he used it to do projects for work. He never told Mia what these projects were. One night, Mia approached the door to the laboratory. She stopped and thought, I wonder what crazy experiment he is doing now. Suddenly, she heard a loud noise. It sounded like an evil laugh. The noise scared her, so she walked quickly back to her room. The next night, her friend Liz came to her house. When Liz arrived, Mia told her about the night before. Oh, it was terrible, she said. Why don't we see what is in there? Liz asked. It will be fun. It will be a fun adventure. Mia felt nervous about going into her father's laboratory, but she agreed, as always. The door was locked. They waited until Mia's father left the laboratory to eat dinner. He didn't lock the door. Liz said, "Let's go." The laboratory was dark. The girls walked down the stairs carefully. Mia smelled strange chemicals. What terrible thing was her father creating? Suddenly, they heard an evil laugh. It was even worse than what Mia heard the night before. What if a monster was going to kill him? Mia had to do something. She shouted for her. Mia's father ran into the room and turned on the lights. "Oh no," he said. "You must have learned my secret. Your monster tried to kill us," Mia said. "Monster?" he asked. "You mean this?" He had a pretty doll in his hands. The doll laughed. The laugh didn't sound so evil anymore. I made this for you, your birthday. I wanted to give it to you then, but you can have it. But you can have it now. I hope you like it. So this was the story. I hope you liked it. So all of the videos that I'm gonna upload are gonna be like this. I'm gonna name all the words, and then I'm gonna tell the story. So don't forget to give it a good like. Leave your comment below if you have some idea or some idea of a content that we could do, and I'm gonna be reading those comments. So goodbye. Take care, guys.